Hey everybody, here's a quick review of this brake bleed kit from Oemtools. It comes with a vacuum gauge that goes up to 30 psi. And the reason why I got this is because I'm working on a propane lockout device. This is looks like a different brand name, but Oemtco makes it. It's a NVFF30. So basically this device is a safety device. It's designed to lock out the gas supply from whatever you're running, like an engine, a small engine, and the only way it will unlock and let gas through it is if there's a vacuum on the system. So the way I have it designed is I have this connection here that will go to a regular propane tank for a vapor draw, and then it goes into this barb fitting that goes into the lockout device. So the vacuum port is here and the output is here. So the problem is that my engine on my lawnmower that I converted to propane just suddenly stopped running, and I have spark and everything, so now it's down to fuel. And usually the way it would work is the engine vacuum would open this up. So with that being opened, the engine should run, but it's not actually. There's no fuel in the exhaust or anything. So it's either going to be this or it's going to be this mixer unit. And so I'm going to just basically show you how I would test it. So this little handheld pump, it comes with different types of fittings for different types of hoses. So right now I've attached this to this hose and this part to here. And this piece right here, I'm going to put that on my barb fitting. This is the part that would go into the vacuum port on the engine. So I'm going to put that here, press it down, and then I'm going to put this in here. Oh, that's too small. Okay, so they have another one here that I can use. Let's see. It comes with tons of fittings, so I can just use this one. And so now I can just plug that right into here. So now you can kind of see how this would work. Basically, once I pump this part up, it should release and let gas out through the actual unit. So I'm gonna hook it up to the gas line and we'll see what happens. Alright, so now I'm set up. I have my output from my propane tank going into my gauge, which goes into my disconnect fitting, or my connect fitting, and it goes into the vacuum safety shutoff device. So once I put vacuum on this, it should open up and allow gas to come out of here. So first I'm going to open up the gas valve, and I should see something come up here showing pressure in the system. And it looks like it might have automatically shut down. Okay, so I do have a little bit of gas pressure going up there. So at this point, now that the gas is going up, once I apply vacuum, it should open up and let gas come out of here. So we'll try it. And once it actually the best way I'm probably going to do it is just put vacuum on it first. Once I put vacuum on it, then I'll open up the valve. That way I can easily shut it off. So now I'm going to try that. So there you go. I didn't even put much, you could see the gas coming out. I didn't even really put much vacuum on it. And it already just started spewing out gas. And that's with it down here at this area here. So as you can see, it's working like it's supposed to, because as soon as I added a little bit of vacuum to the port, it started blowing out propane. So it definitely works. Let's see if I can try it again. Okay, so we are at I don't know if that's 5 psi, or it says here milligrams per HG. Not sure what that is, but our inch, it looks like inch HG. But now we're at 5. So now that we have no pressure here, as soon as I open it up, it should give us gas. Yep. And as you can see, the gas is there, and then there's a safety in here that shuts off if too much gas goes through, and that's exactly what happened. As soon as I opened it, it clicked. So now, of course, everything smells like propane, but yep. So that shows that this part does work. So at this point, I can clear this because I've already used vacuum to show that this actually does work. So that's basically one use scenario of this. And of course, you can use this with other things like, testing actuators in cars, turbochargers, pretty much anything that requires a vacuum to operate. And also it's used for applying suction to brake calipers if you're trying to bleed brake calipers, but I've never tried that with it. But other than that, it definitely does a good job. It feels really good. And like I said, if you want to release the vacuum, you press this button on the bottom here, and it releases it. So I really like it. It's pretty nice. I'll leave a link in the description. The Oemtools 25136 vacuum gauge tester.